Hello everyone, this is Andres and I will continue playing Isla Sinaloa to show you everything that the game has to offer. So let's continue with the second day. This is after we started playing real time and went through some tasks. So right now Juan is telling us or letting everyone know that we got an upgrade from the tent to the house and also that the zoo is ready for us to visit. So now we have a new place to visit. This is the house. I'm going to show you how it looks inside and also that it has a storage that we can use. So first thing you can see is that it's way bigger than the tent, and also we have a new icon here, but this is only when we are inside of the house. Now it'll explain a little bit of how it works, but it's basically like another backpack. So we can make sure to we can drop stuff from the backpack. Let me do that to demonstrate. So I have some fruits here. Let's say that, or actually I think something that I'd like to save there is hardwood, because maybe I'll need some later. So I'll just move it to the storage, then I can simply access here and move back to the backpack. It is as simple as that. And this will allow you to make trips to the surrounding islands in a more efficient way, because you will be able to go there without, maybe there's something you don't want to sell yet, or that you are saving for something, maybe to build a piece of furniture or more tools, or simply to decorate your house. But since you don't want to be using that space in your backpack, you can just go here, access the storage, and have more space to continue getting resources in the island. So that's for the house. Now I want to go visit Katrina. This is the character that is inside the zoo. We might get some new task. So let's see what's here for us. Okay, so of course there's going to be a conversation, and we are going to get the instructions to craft insect net. This is something that we are going to be able to catch as we travel to different islands. We also got the Zoology app, and it is right here. You can see that we have some notification alert. This is because we already got some fish, the ones that we got at the very beginning that we donated to Juan. So these ones are showing in color because we already interacted with those. And here's the insect net. Now you'll notice that there's a new material that we haven't got, or we cannot pick those up simply by walking and grabbing. So for sure there's going to be another tool that will help us get those. So let's see, this is that item that we need, but if you notice, we cannot pick this one up yet. Let's see why. Okay, so now we are with Juan. We're talking about the zoo here, and then he already mentioned another building that will be coming later if we help him with some things first. So now we need to get some fossils in order to get the new building, and of course to do that we got a new tool. So it's a similar case to what we noticed before with the insect net, where there's an item that we have not yet encountered or picked up. So this time it's iron and hardwood. I think I want to get the ticket here before we move forward, and also I want to sell the fruits that I have in my backpack. So last time I was playing, I said that I was going to go back to an island to pick some stuff. So you'll notice that I already have something, many things right now. So these are apples, the coconuts for the palm trees. I'm going to sell everything, and that's going to give me more money to pay the loan. So let's just do that as well. Like I said before, there's nothing I want to buy right now with stars, so I'm just going to start paying this, because the more you pay, the more you pay is going to be you're going to pay for this sooner, and we'll be able to move to new upgrades from Bayou. So that's it here. I also have two type of trash. Now this is something that I'll say compost trash. So we're going to recycle those as well. Now you might be thinking that the fact that the trash has some type of like different descriptions. So we've seen plastic compost right now, or plastic and compost trash. So that's going to come into the game later. Right now we can simply recycle, and around here there's going to be something that's going to give us more rewards for doing that. So that's why it's a good idea to do that as well. Okay, so I'm not sure if Bayou has a new task, but let's see if he has something for us to do. Okay, so we actually do. We'll get different instructions to make furniture for our new house. So right now we need to craft and place a closet and a mirror in our home, and then return here. So let's check that out. Now you'll notice that in the crafting app it is separated by different icons. The first one is about tools, then of course furniture, and these two are here, still remain a mystery. So let's see how to build this thing here. So for the mirror we need softwood or hardwood, and also silver. Similar case to the iron, we haven't seen that yet, and hardwood for the closet. Now I think we can go now to Dolly and see if there's a way to get those items. I have my tools ready, and I'm going to again walk towards the small dock area and get started exploring some more islands. So this is a common thing that you'll be doing as you play the game. I said this before and in previous videos, is something I really like about the game, the fact that you can just do stuff, not really worrying about competing against some other people. It's just you and spending some time in these different areas. Alright, so we now encounter a new place here in this island. New characters, so let's see what's going on with them. Alright, so the whole getup let us know that this guy here, Miko, it's sort of a miner. He's going to give us a recipe or instructions to build a pickaxe, but also is going to give us one right now. With this we're going to be able to break up rocks and crystals, so we can get more resources, and also he's telling us something very important. When we got, I'm going to get inside the mine, and something that that Mika just said is that on the ground we might be able to find iron as well. So let's keep an eye for that. But for the moment, I want to get the pickaxe and start breaking some rocks, so we can get some minerals and get closer to completing the task for this day. Alright, so we're getting three different type of ores. In this case, we already got some iron, which is important because we will be able to build a shovel with that. Now let's try to get some silver, and with that we are going to be able to build the mirrors. Okay, so this is 10. And that is going to be the activity here, just walking around and looking for gray rocks, looking for iron in the ground, like this one here. This is very important because you might, as you play the game, your tools can break. So getting item from the ground will allow you to build a new pickaxe, so you don't get stranded or without the option to get more of this type of resources. Okay, so now we got silver, and so just with this, as spending maybe it was 3 minutes or less in the mine, we already got everything that we need to complete the game or this day. But of course, it is a very good idea to go through the whole mine and get everything that we can from the gray rocks. You might have noticed as well that there are different type of ores. You're not only getting iron, so most likely we can get some other valuable items, and I think I just hit that. So gold. Of course, gold will be useful to build stuff in the future, but also a really good income of money, so, or stars in this case. So that's why it's a good idea to break everything here, come here with enough space so you don't get well, so you can get the whole value of the mine. So I think I'm going to play through the whole mine without cutting or editing this part, so you can see that first of all, I really like this place. I like the music, how it looks, kind of relaxing in a way, and it is always fun to spot things and try to get them. So I think I just found a single ore here, and before I move on, I want to see if there's something else near this area, and yes, so there's a rock here. I'll break this and then move on to the next area. In my experience, this is where the storage is very important. If you sometimes, I think that this type of resources, the one that you're not getting for sure, are very important. So let's say that here's a decision to make. Do I want to sell the gold, or do I want to save it whenever I might need to use gold to craft something that looks cool, or for whatever might be the thing that I want to build later on. So this type of resources are very, very important to keep safe, maybe for a while. As an example, the last time I went through the mines, or I'm sorry, to the other island, I cut several trees to move forward in this here. I want to remind you that cutting trees will give us more moons. So I just cut some more trees, but didn't really pick up the wood that I got from that. Now I need a sort of a big amount of wood to build the closet and the mirror. So that's where it's important to take a decision on what do you want to pick up from your travels. But again, the good news about wood is that you can always get that from the trees. In this case, getting a special ores, mineral ores, can be harder. Alright. So it might be, again, maybe some 5 minutes walking around, breaking the rocks, picking the things up, and I think I'm pretty close to being done with this mine. Maybe a couple more. But good thing is that we already hit the jackpot with the gold, silver, and iron. Okay, so this is the last part, and that's it. Now you'll notice different entrances or exits to the mine. That's one on the way back. I think we had another one here. This is just because you can exit the mine at any point. And also another thing that I think is important showing you is that in this place you might encounter some other mines with a different layout that will make it a little bit dangerous. So why, for example, here there's no protection and I could fall to that part. But it's something I want to show you what happens. So let's do that. Alright, so we're not sure how, but we were able to, something or someone saved us. But doing that will take us out of the mine and it'll close the entrance. So there's no way to go back there. If I would have fallen before getting all of this from the mine, then that would have been it. I would have missed all the things that I already got. So you need to be really careful with that so you don't fall. But actually we got a notification alert, and let's see what it is. So first one, we got one for breaking the rocks. It's similar to the chopping down trees, and also watch your step. So we will never really know who saved us or who saved you from such a horrible disaster. Let's try not to do that again. Alright? Of course, first one, you might want to try that to get the moon rewards, but after getting those, be very careful. You don't want to be missing on any resources from the mine. Because, well, we already know that this might be very valuable. Okay, so let's check the task again. We need to build a closet. So how many pieces of wood? We need 12. Okay, so I don't think I have anything. I have a soft wood, but I think I want my closet from the hard type of wood. Maybe I should be getting first that. Yeah, I think first I'll get the wood, build the closet so you can save more space, and then collect the rest of the fruits here. Also, I mentioned before that on the previous video that you could have purchased several tickets for Dolly, so you can go up to 4 times to this type of islands. But I think it's better to save the first tickets so you can go now that you have a mine. Okay, so here's another piece of trash, and I already spotted the second one. Okay. We still need some more pieces of, I think this is the last one, and we should be able to build the closet. But let's check as well what's the requirement for the mirror. Okay, so that's 5. So let's go ahead and get everything that we need for that, for both items as well. Okay, so I'm not sure if I got it. Now that I have the iron, I can also make the shovel. So I'll do that and show you what can we do with the shovel. Okay, so I think we're ready with this. And let's craft the closet. So we have this ready. Then we're going to craft the mirror, and finally the shop. I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but luckily we do have a crafting table here. So if you break your tools as you're here, or in this case, we were not able to build a shovel back in the main island, but we don't need to return there to do that because there's a place to do that here. Okay, so now we have a shovel, and we're going to start using this to show you what can be done with this. I think I want to see. Okay, so we need branches for the net. Let's do that as well. Okay, so here's one. Here's another one. Now let's equip the shovel, and this is how we can get the weeds finally. Let's go ahead and make the insect net, and oh, I'm missing one more. So luckily there's no shortage of weeds that we can get. And that's it. So I am going to look now for an insect, a bug that might be flying around or walking on the ground. And also I'm going to look for the mark that we saw before that we couldn't interact with. Okay, so there's the insect. Let's equip this. Try to get it. Okay. Not quite. There you go. Okay, so we got a ladybug. It's pretty. I think I prefer the red ones, but that one looks cool as well. Now let's see if we can get on this, or if we can find on this area that mark that we saw before. If not, it might be on the other side of the island. So this is where we need to keep our eyes very open and look for the mark. Okay, so already found that. Alright. And now, lastly, what we can get from here is some flowers. Again, just as a reminder and a piece of advice is try to get everything that's new from this place, because you might want to do that to collect everything that you can collect in the game. So this is going to be the last portion of space that I have in my backpack. So I'm going to use that and now return to the main island. Now you might have noticed that, or you should have noticed that the backpack is full. We were able to get in this travel fruits to sell. We were able to get wood to craft some tools, and also some furniture, trash items that we can again recycle. That's a plastic one, and I thought I collected the other one before as well, but I think I missed it. And also we got the fossil, an insect, and flowers. So this is how the game now is giving us way more stuff than we were able to get at the first day. So let's go back. Let's deliver the fossil. Let's go see if we can donate the insect, and maybe save some stuff in our storage. So the order that I want to do this in is, first, let's go to our house and place the items. Now, I don't think I want to arrange them right now, because I'm still a little bit busy with delivering things, but I want to show you something. So we can change clothes if we want to. We have less options now, but well, that's an option that we do by clicking on the closet. And we can also change our aspect if we click on the mirror. But again, that's something I don't want to do right now. But you might have remembered that I mentioned that you were going to be able to do this later on. So this is the moment. So let's go here to the zoo and donate this bug that we found. So that's the aquarium. Here we have more areas of an aquarium and the insect park. Now we've just donated one. It's going to be empty for the most part, but let's see if we can. I want to show you, give you some sort of a tour of the area. Maybe later on we're going to be able to have more to see here. But for the moment, let's see. Let's go ahead and check out this area. So it's a pretty cool place. We can for sure expect to see this area filled with animals. So you can see them flying around now. This is the one that we got, and there's a little plaque here that we can read. So it's going to give us a little piece of information or just a comment on the insect. So it says here, this lucky ladybug has landed here to stay, to make our zoo pretty and brighten up our day. So this is just a cool verse. I recommend you to read every plaque whenever you donate something, because you might find maybe a joke, maybe something important, or some piece of information that you find interesting. But that's it. So like I said, for the most part it's empty, but it's a big area that you can navigate. So this is now the aquarium. So if we go down, we're going to go back the main entrance, I believe. There you go. So I really think that it is way more cool to see this place after we've donated more animals. So now let's go back here to Juan and donate the fossil. Okay. We're going to get some materials like we had before when we donated the fish and used them to, and well, got the construction item to set the area of the zoo. So right now, this is the zoo. I think the museum is going to be really close to the zoo, so we can have like a common area. There you go. So now we are going to recycle this. And I want to talk to Juanita, see what's new here. Alright, so last time we talked to Juanito, and he gave us 2 or 3 pieces of advice different. Now Juanita is telling us that we can turn off the music, the sound effects, or the dialogue sounds as well. Now she's talking about the trash that we've been recycling. So it's something we already checked, but a nice idea to talk to them and see if there's something new. Alright, so now we're talking about the Byron Bat, the Rescue Me app. Again, always checking the cell phone is important so you can see notification alerts. I got some moons here, and it seems that I missed another one. Okay, so that's for selling up 100 of fruits. Now the ladybug is here. Pickaxe. Let's click on this so we don't get the alert anymore. And And lastly, we need to notify Bayou that we already placed the closet. And alright, so we did. Let's see if there's something new. Nope. Alright, so that, like, at this moment we've been playing for around I believe 30 minutes. Only one trip to the island, to the surrounding islands. So we have enough moons to go more times today. That's something we can certainly do right now, but we are going to get the same stuff that we already got. So right now it is important to for you to just simply decide. You can continue playing, go back there. I would, if I were to do that, just before I go again to an island, I would move to the storage, these things that I found, so I have more space and I can collect more fruits or more minerals from the mine. But I think I'm going to save the tickets for the next day, because you will learn that later we will have more things to discover in the island. So I think that is going to be it for this video. Thank you again for your time. You will be seeing me again on a different one when we are going to see what's to find, what can we do on the third day playing Isla Sinaloa. Thank you very much and goodbye.